Lakers for life. Quick recap on the California Classic. Bronny played today. You see that steal and a crazy monstrous dunk. He played for 10 minutes. He was on a minutes restriction today, but I thought he played well. He was active on the defensive side of the ball, knocked down two threes, looked a lot more comfortable. He had a slow start to Summer League last year, picked it up towards the end. We'll see if he builds off of the momentum he had during the season with his development in the G League. I think he's been just developing under the radar, got some minutes in the season. So we'll see if he takes that step. I think there's some big games. I think he's going to really put his skills on the defensive side of the ball on display. Our man Dalton Knecht here, he has been the talk, and not in a good way so far in these first two games of the California Classic. He can't find the bucket right now. 5 for 20 from the field overall, 0 for 9 from 3. It just has not been an impressive first two games. And I think there's a very big expectation from Dalton, considering, we drafted him at number 17. He had a spot in the rotation for a little bit. We know he's a burner when he can, when he gets minutes and can score. But what I really want to see on this side of the ball is the defense. Where are the instincts? Where's the intensity? And I haven't seen any of that. There were a couple spot defensive plays today where he looked all right, but the interest level is just not there. He's a little too lax for me. You never want to overreact to any of these Summer League games because a lot of these players are playing in roles right now that aren't going to translate to the NBA. We'll get into a couple of those players, but Dalton Knecht is a red flag. Again, it could be early. We'll see how he does on Tuesday if he plays and in Summer League in Vegas. But it is a point to be concerned with his play. Is his trade value going to get affected? Does he really have it in him on the defensive side of the ball? But again, in Summer League, you're really trying to see the intangibles. We know he can score. We know the shot's going to come at some point. He's going to knock down open shots, but I'm just really concerned with his level of play. He needs to be the leader on this Summer League squad. I want it to be where it's not even a question that he is going to be a big-time rotation player in the league, and he shouldn't even be playing Summer League. This competition should not even be at his level, but he can't even keep G League players in front of him right now. Outside of that, a couple other players to note. Darius Bazely is on the team. He's been in the league for about 5-6 years, and he's on our Summer League team. I don't believe he qualifies for a two-way, but I could be wrong. 6'9", very lengthy, very athletic, good on the defensive side of the ball. Again, when you see the offense, he kind of is doing this Julius Randle get to the basket type of ordeal. Again, that wouldn't be his role on an NBA roster, but it's good to see his defense there. He's blocking shots. He's deterring shots at the rim. He's rebounding the basketball. These are all intangible things that'll land you a spot on a parent team of some sort. So I'm very curious to see him. Eric Dixon is out. Hopefully he plays Summer League. But the last player, Cole Swider, he's had back-to-back 20-point games. He's the same burner we saw the first time he came to our Summer League roster, and we were really excited about him. Really excited about him. And the guy can put the ball in the basket, hands down. One of the purest shooters in Summer League. But people are getting excited about his offensive performances. Again, these are things that don't necessarily translate to the NBA. He's getting a lot of shots up in Summer League. Those are going to be sparing. And not to say that he couldn't knock him down at the NBA level, but the thing that's holding him back still is his foot speed and the fact that he can't keep anyone in front of him too. How he's playing right now is exactly what we thought Dalton would be, except we want Dalton to bring the defensive side of the ball. But Cole Swider, again, great offensive outputs. We're going to see some big games from him in Vegas as well too. But guys, he just does not, he's not going to be at the NBA level with that foot speed and the fact that he still can't play any defense. You have to put elite defenders around him for him to even be playable on an NBA roster. So let's settle our hopes for what Swider could be. Sure, maybe we put him on a two-way again. I don't see necessarily a role for him. We need athletic, defenders that have the ability to score, right? Defense, athleticism comes first. So with no Theoro, this summer league roster is interesting. Again, I'd like to see Bronny take that jump, even though I don't think he's going to be a rotation level player. But Knecht, you need to get it together, my man. You need to get that defensive side of the ball together, because if you don't, there is no place for you on the roster. JJ's not going to play you. And what's worse is we might not get the value we want out of Dalton Knecht. So let's see how he does in the games in this upcoming week. Laker Nation, you tell me about the Summer League squad so far. Like it or hate it, drop a comment and debate it.